We're back to talk about another IYV guitar. It's the ILS-250 SB. SB means sunburst, so that means we're talking about the one right here that has the burst pattern. And look at the grain. It has got some wavy grain under there. It is wavy this way, and it's got a little bit of a quilted effect to it, which is insane for a guitar in this price range. So let's see, it's a sunburst. It's got a poly finish. We can see an intonatable wrap tailpiece. So it's got grub screws on either side, so you can adjust how far from the post. And then this section for your G and B springs, so you can dial in your intonation. A P90 in the bridge and neck position. A three-way switch here. You have 2 volumes and 2 tones. Your output jack, don't call it an input jack, this is an output jack. It has a metal plate, which I love, instead of plastic like you find on some other models. I have my little FlatSense transmitter plugged in here. I'm really enjoying that. Here's a strap button. You'll notice also, unlike, say, a Gibson Les Paul that has some curve to the top of the body, this is more like a Les Paul Junior or Special that is absolutely flat on the front. You can see that the horn on a Gibson has more of a curve to it. This is a little more pointy. This is not an exact copy of a Gibson Les Paul Junior, okay? They're getting in the right neighborhood. Instead, so I am told through the listing that it's a poplar body with basswood on the front and back and a basswood neck. You never know with the IYV listings. As much as I love their guitars, and I have bunches of them, their listing details are often a little sketchy. The wood here, it says is Jatoba, which seems about right, because this IYV, also with Jatoba, the Jatoba's got just a little bit of redness color to it. This is a darker, let's see, steel frets, white fret markers here, white fret markers on the side as well. We have what I think this is a synthetic nut here. Sometimes I think they're bone nuts. This one feels like synthetic. You'll see I have the truss rod cover off because I have been adjusting the truss rod, which worked very well, truss rod adjustment. 6 sealed unbranded tuners. We'll flip it over and look at the back. Oh, the logo's a little bit crooked on this. I had not noticed that before with the little design in the middle. That's it for the front. Let's flip it over. The back side of those tuners. What I have found so far, I've tuned it several times because I've tuned it and then detuned it and lowered the bridge and then retuned it. And then what did I do? Can't remember what all I did to it. I know I've tuned it about 5 or 6 times. All of these turn very smoothly. They hold well. You never know. This other IYV, one of the tuners was a little wonky at first. I had to oil it and tighten it a little to make it feel good. These all felt good right out of the gate. We have a volute on the back at the top of the neck to make it a little more strong at the curve. This is a pretty round C shape all the way down, but check this out. When we get to here, it's almost like an access cut, what they call it, where it is sloped over and more aggressively cut away than you would find on a typical Les Paul, like this one here, for example. That's a typical Les Paul heel. That is an angled and much more aggressively cut Les Paul type heel. We do not have a comfort carve on either side here. This is your control cavity. There's your top button for a strap. Overall, this just came in and I tuned it, I played it, adjusted the pickups up and down. It was playable out of the box. I lowered the action a little too much, had to raise it a little bit. I've been trying to dial it in perfectly. One thing I didn't have to do at all is anything to the edges of the fretboard. All of these fret ends are rounded over. They're cut back appropriately and rounded over. They feel great. That's often a problem on less expensive guitars. They feel great here. Overall, geez, for the price, this is a no-brainer. But just as a guitar in general, I am very pleased with the playability, the sound. It's actually pretty lightweight. The cost, I kind of like everything about this. Please subscribe and check out our Guitar Deals group on Facebook. The link's in the bio.